Today on the channel, we're not joking around with the clown, the comedian, and the criminal DC Mcfarlane Joker figures. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another DC Mcfarlane unboxing and review. As today we've got the Target and GameStop exclusive versions of the Joker. But for all your DC Mcfarlane needs and a whole lot more, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. And we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it, we'll see where it goes from there. But we got the three Jokers here today. Of course, what is it? The comedian is a GameStop exclusive. The other two, I believe, Target exclusive. That's where they're showing up, at least as of right now. The clown and the criminal. Trying to keep my Joker straight here. Target has these right now around $20 each. Same thing with GameStop. GameStop, you can always get a deal, as you guys know. So there's your available options for these. There's also a Batgirl figure at Target. I'm seeing her in a lot of Targets right now that goes along with this set. I don't know if there's a Batman, at least not that I know of, but we'll see what happens. But I figure we do all three of these together. As you guys know, I'm not the biggest DC guy around, but I do like the Joker, and it caught me at a weak moment. It was Christmas week on the toy hunt, not a lot going on, so I saw these, ended up picking them up, and the rest, as they say, is history. And we'll compare it to another Joker that we unboxed on the channel just fairly recently here in a second. But let's start it off. Let's get after it. Let's take a look at the criminal first. So there's the Joker. More of a, I don't know if Heath Ledger inspired is the right word. I don't know. I think it's a comic arc of the three Jokers. I'm not really familiar with it. I'm familiar with the Joker as a whole, of course. Being Super Friends Joker and Batman 66 being my favorite Jokers. I know it's sacrilegious to some of you guys out there, but that's the way I sit. But there's the Joker. You got a cane in there, you got a card, you got a display stand. Nice suit on Joker, nice look, a little bit more menacing, a little bit more scary, a little bit more criminal, one might say. There it is. DC Multiverse, the Joker, the criminal, the Batman, the three Jokers on the side. Love that green for the Joker up there. I think that looks really good. Nothing too fun there. And then the back, you got the cross cell down below. You got a picture of the action figure, which I always love. I'm glad they went away from just the generic comic book picture to a nice glamour shot of the figure. I think that helps out, and that helps you sell some extra toys. 22 points articulation on this one. Nothing else on there, so let's get after it. Let's pull them out of the package. Uh-oh. Forgot to pre-cut the tape. Happens sometimes. Happens sometimes. You got the stand, you got the card in there. I will not read the whole card just in the essence of time here, but I'll take a picture of the card and you can pause the video and read it if you are so inclined, but there it is. The back. See you later. Get out of here. And you got the Joker, looking only like a criminal Joker could look. He's got a cane. I do like that cane feature. Love a good cane with my figures, as you guys know, especially in the plastic prison. Cut him out. There it is. All right, Joker, time to get out of here. Time to free from the plastic prison. See you later. There it goes. We get a nice cane with the Joker here, black with a little gold handle, gold at the top. It's got a nice little J on the top here, a nice little Easter egg there. I guess they didn't have to put that in. It is a little bit bendable. As you can see, it's not the straightest cane we've ever seen, but you play with it a little bit, it will get there. And I love how he's posed right out of the package. Very dapper. Joker in his patented purple. Looking good in his purple suit. Nice black trim on the suit. I forget what these kind of these shoes these are called. Are they like hush puppies or something like that? I know they were a big style back in the day for gangsters, and even my dad had a pair of shoes like these. I remember back in like the 90s. He used to wear them out at fancy dinners and stuff. Beautiful gloved hands on this Joker. Just a very debonair looking Joker. This looks good. Looks like a guy that's up to no good. He's not a big, beefy, hulking, superhero-like figure, but he looks like a guy that's up to trouble. That's exactly what he looks like to me. Nice green hair with a nice black wash to it. Of course, he's got the powder Joker makeup, the red lipstick going on. Deep, dark black eyes, which I really do like with this one. 22 points articulation. All your usual Mcfarlane articulation that we're so used to getting. Really expression, a lot of expressions out of this Joker. Like I said, just it's not a big hulking figure. It's not something that's going to just blow you away, but you look at him and you can just tell there's something more to it. There's something more. One thing I do know on the knees, I don't know if it's supposed to be that way or what, but the purple does not match up with the rest of the pants, so that looks a little strange. But I guess you could say it's patches, it's war, I don't know, but it does look a little strange. It does catch your eye looking from a distance. But besides that, paint articulation, the paint articulation is amazing. The paint is really good on this one. I don't see any bleeding. I don't see any missed spots, anything like that. Just a very, very solid looking figure here. And he's got, of course, his cane. You got to put that in his hand. If I can, we'll see. We'll see. No, my goodness. That is going to be tough. I'm going to have to fight with this one for a while to get this in his hand. I'm sure it'll go, but man, that's a tight hand. Yeah, I'll have to play with it for the old glamour shots. Yeah, it's tight. Very, very tight. But pretty good. Not familiar with this Joker from the comics, cartoons, anything like that, but I know it's Joker when I see it. This one's going to look good on my shelf. I'm starting kind of a Mortal Kombat / Mcfarlane DC shelving display. I'm putting them kind of all together and kind of in the same universe. They scale at least. So that's what I'm going to do, and that's where this Joker is going to be for me. He doesn't even need to stand. He stands on his own. So there it is. There's the first Joker, the criminal. Now let's look at the next one. All right, next up in our look at these Joker figures from Mcfarlane, we're going to take a look at this one. The other one I got at Target, and of course this is the Clown Joker. So there he is in the package. Same blue stuff. It looks like he's got a little fish with him. Could it be a clown fish? That would make sense, wouldn't it? He does have that stand, the card, of course. This Joker very much looks like the old Super Friends from Kenner, of course, Joker from my childhood. So that does catch my eye a little bit. So we'll see how this looks out of the package. 22 points of articulation. All the usual bells and whistles. The Joker right there on the clown, of course. Same thing there. And then we get the little glamour shot of the action figure in action. In action. Right there. He comes with a crowbar as well, or a crowbar cane, depending how you look at it, but a crowbar. Let's pull them out of the package, see what's going on with these three Jokers. There it is. See you later. And then we'll take a picture of the card like we did with the other one, and I'll show it up there for you guys as well. So let's see what he looks like in the old plastic prison. Yeah, that pinkish purple color really throws me back to my childhood, watching the old Super Friends. I've said it a million times in my DC unboxings. When I think of superheroes from DC, that's what I go back to. Man, if Mcfarlane Toys would make an old school Super Friends line, I would get every single one. Give us the Martian Manhunter, the Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, Robin, Lex Luthor, Darkseid, everybody. Give us all of them. I'm here for every single one of them. All right, Joker out of the package. What do we got going on here? Very Kenner superpower inspired, at least to my eye. The familiar shoes, were they called Hush Puppies? I don't know. I still can't remember what they're called, but very common with the Joker because we have them in all three figures. So there you go, Joker. He's got his favorite sneakers out there, his favorite dress shoes. I'm sure he is supported by them. He probably gets free shoes for promoting them real hard. Got a very cool flower right there. I'm sure it spits acid or something like that. Got that green, once again, very Kenner superpowers. That green color really reminds you of the 80s. The old three Jokers. Articulation-wise, you got the 22 points articulation. It's going to be the same articulation on all these guys. Double-jointed elbows, double-jointed knees, of course, ankles. Toe articulation, you can't forget that toe articulation. The wrists do move. You get the bicep swivel, the thigh, no thigh swivel, bicep swivel. The legs, you get the old big splits. He can split big time. Love the coattails on the Joker as well. Nothing says villainy and skullduggery like coattails. Mark it down. The head is movable, of course. Then you got a waist. You got two, that bottom waist does move. And then you got the diaphragm up top. And then he's got the cool bolo tie, like a real cowboy almost. But skinny, once again, it is the Joker. Good paint application. I don't see any scuffing or anything like that. Big Cheshire grin, is that what they call him going on there? It is the Joker with a crazy look to him. He's got the green, black washed hair, once again, like we've seen with the Joker in the past. And then the nice jacket with the coattails, as we talked about. Gets a nice silver crowbar. Don't really need any colors besides this. Crowbar, this is what they look like. This is what we get. I'm here for it. That looks good. And then what's up with this fish? So it just looks like a goldfish with a face on it. So probably somewhere in the story. Kyle doesn't know, unfortunately, but he does have a fish, and I'm going to call it a clownfish just because it sounds funny. It sounds funny. It sounds ironic. But it is the Joker. He's got the nice pinstripe pants. I don't know. When I think 80s Joker, my childhood Joker, this is very akin to what this one reminds me of. So I do like the looks of this Joker. And you know, at the end, why not? We might as well rank these guys from my favorite to least favorite. Why wouldn't we? We got them all here. Let's do it. So we took a look at this one. Now let's look at the last one, the GameStop exclusive, the Comedian. All right, now we're down to the final piece of the Joker puzzle from Mcfarlane, as we got the GameStop exclusive Comedian Joker. I believe this one is from The Killing Joke. Am I confused on that? I did read The Killing Joke many, many moons ago. I believe on like HBO Max or something, there's a cartoon version of that, so check that one out. But I believe that's what this is from. But there he is, the Joker in his trench coat. You know those villains in trench coats. Nothing good ever comes from it. Very similar to the other Mcfarlane figures with the blue background, with the card in the back, get an accessory. Another crowbar. It is that same crowbar once again, and we also get a camera for you figure photographers and figure collectors out there. Always good to get accessories you can use with other toy lines, and you could use that camera maybe with a different toy line if you really needed to. So we got that going on. Got the Comedian on the side, of course. Same thing on the other side, and then in the back, another glamour shot of the figure. And you got a little cross cell down there. Always be promoting. Always be promoting. Let's get him out of the plastic prison. See what's doing here. See you later. Get out of here. Background blue like we always see, and I'll take a picture of that like I did the other ones. The Comedian. Batman, the 3 Jokers. Batman's worst nightmare. 3 Jokers. There it is, plastic prison, looking only like the Joker could look in the DC Mcfarlane line, being unboxed on Kyle's YouTube channel in 2022. That's exactly what he would look like. And there he is. Whoa, we're snapping things. Things are popping out. Let's get him out of the plastic prison. Let's see what all the fuss is about on this Joker. See you later. Losing things left and right. All right, once again, another Joker, another section of a video. How about? There it is. He does have a nice top hat on with this one. He's got a little hat going on, a little rain hat. Looks like he's about ready to bust out into Dancing in the Rain, like a young Fred Astaire. Same shoes we've seen throughout these Jokers, so there's some consistency there. A very light purple. This is a little bit like the Super Friends one of back in the day as well, this light purple pant color. And then the trench coat. Trench coat is not removable, so that does hinder some things, I guess, in the articulation in the ab department and stuff like that. You get the regular arm articulation, leg articulation we've seen with all the other Mcfarlane figures, including the Jokers in this video. Green hair, a very bright green hair, not as dark of a wash on this one. I guess it's in there. Just kind of got to look for it. But very sinister Joker. Looks like, you know, it's a rainy day. He's looking around a phone booth or something. Just looks a little suspect. Got that same bolo tie. I'm sure there's a lot of reuse between these 3 figures. A lot of similarities. Get the most out of your molds, as you guys all know. But very, very cool looking Joker nonetheless, especially if you like this version of Joker, the Killing Joke. I believe that's what it represents. But yeah, you can put that camera right around his neck. And he could take some pictures. He could do all kinds of fun stuff. But not too shabby of a Joker. I'm not sure where he ranks on my favorite. Like I said, this one is the GameStop exclusive, at least for now. So if you're looking for him, hit up GameStop. GameStop has some crazy deals online. I always recommend checking them every single day online. You never know when there's a crazy deal. Got to get a deal. That should be everybody's motto in 2022 with price inflation and all the other fun stuff we've been dealing with. Make sure you're saving as much money as you can on your action figures. That would be my recommendation. So that's the Comedian one. We took a quick look at him. Now let's get all the Jokers. Let's put them all together and see what we like them in some kind of an order. So let's do it. We've got our Jokers here, and this is the Joker that started off some recent Joker mania. I thought I'd bring him a part of this video. This is the Mortal Kombat 11 version of Joker from Mcfarlane. A much more sadistic, scary-looking Joker, and I guess he should be. He's in Mortal Kombat. He's fighting for his life. He's got to be all amped up, all ready to go, and this is a pretty cool Joker. This really reminds me of the Superpowers one on like super steroids, crazy. That's what this Joker reminds me of. Not as green of hair as some of these other guys, but still a fabulous figure. And if I'm going to rank these, it's going to be pretty close. Probably my least favorite is going to be this one, the Comedian, the GameStop one. I'm going to put him at the end. He's probably my least favorite. Nothing against really any of these. They're all okay for what they represent. By no means is going to be in my top 10 figures of 2022. I don't see that happening. But this Comedian one, just I wish the hat was removable. I think that would help this figure out a little bit. I don't know if a soft goods jacket would have been better. Mcfarlane doesn't seem to really like to do soft goods, so we weren't going to get that. But the camera accessory is a nice touch, but the hat kind of hinders things. I wish it was removable. I think they could have done that. but it's okay. It's the Killing Joke version to me of Joker. So then number 3 for me out of all these 4, I'm going with the criminal one. Nothing against this one. This is a very good one. I like how it looks like the criminal boss version of Joker. Like, he's doing some things, he's thinking, he's got some stuff going on. He's not really up in your face. He is truly a criminal. I do like the looks of this one. Very bright purple, the brightest purple for all these Joker figures. So he does have quite the shiny, slick suit. It almost looks like it would be like one of those metallic type suits compared to some of these other guys. But a very good one. I do like the head sculpt on this one. A very kind of menacing, scary. This is a really scary Joker. When the Joker's not smiling, you know things are really, really bad. So you know he's up to no good for sure. So I'm going to put him at number 4. And then it's between these two. It is very close. And it could change tomorrow if you ask me tomorrow, but I'm going to go Mortal Kombat 11 as number 2. I really do like this one. This one looks like the fighting Joker. This is really cool from the Mortal Kombat line. And I'm going to display these with my Mortal Kombat in the kind of the same vicinity of the shelves. They all scale together. Looks good. Justify my own collector's mind. That's what I'm doing. But I'm going to put him at number 2. And then number 1, we're going to get the Clown. This one is very Super Friends inspired. More so than at first look when I saw these online. Seeing this in hand does give me a little out of those feels from the nostalgia of the 80s Superpowers, Super Friends, Kenner toys that I had as a little kid. Still, but updated, a little bit more creepy, of course, for a more adult collector. But not bad. If you're a Joker fan, these are must-haves for you. Somebody like me who just dabbles, just slightly dabbles in the DC Mcfarlane universe, they're okay. It doesn't win me over, but you like what you like and you don't what you don't, as I always say on the channel. But very cool. They got a place in my collection, at least for now. Who knows? They could be a part of a It's So Hard to Say Goodbye here in a couple of months. I don't think so, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. But what do you think about these Jokers? Can you rank these? Are you all in on the Jokers? Are you picking and choosing? Or is it an easy pass? A lot to put in the comments. Let me know where you sit. As you guys know, I sit right here at this table. There you go. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, of course. Hit the notification bell. We're unboxing a lot of stuff on the channel. You don't want to miss a video. Hit that notification bell. Follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and of course, ProWrestlingTees.com. Pick up a t-shirt. Support the channel. For the Jokers, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.